My name is Jerson Malagi. I'm the principal here at Beltsville Adventist School. I've been in education since 2003. I've been here at this school since 2019, right before the pandemic. So coming on my 7th year. This has been a joy to be in this community. Beltsville is very unique. There's no other way really to describe it other than experiencing it. And so it's been a delight to be here, to serve this community, and then to find ways to have this community serve others as well.
My name is Carol Holness. I am actually an alumni parent of this school. Both of my children went to school here many, many years ago. So we have a passion and a heart for this school. As a matter of fact, my granddaughter will be starting here in the fall as a kindergartner. This school has been dear to the heart of our family. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse almost 40 years. I'm a nursing professor right now. I'm a professor of nursing at Montgomery College. And I just love teaching, love nursing, and I love health and wellness. And so as a result of this, I was asked by the principal to help to coordinate this event. And so that's what we've been doing.
Well, hi, my name is Lisa Wellington. I'm a physician assistant at Johns Hopkins. I am here today because my son attends the school, and I'm here, one of the organizers for the community health fair. It's been something that we have always talked about, and I believe that it's something that is so beneficial for our community. So I hope at the onset of this, there will be many more health fairs, and we'll be able to reach the community on a greater aspect.
Part of Beltsville Adventist School's strategic plan was to have an event that ties together the community. This is meant to be an outward-facing event using friends of Beltsville and parents of Beltsville to field different health topics that can be a benefit to all of us around us. Can you tell me who you are and why you're here at this event?
Yes, so we are representing the iCharm Research Lab. We are based at the George Washington University, and I have two research assistants here who are providing general health information. So we were invited to talk about vaping, prevention and cessation, and we also talk about cancer prevention strategies and control. And we also provide some information on clinical trial recruitment and involvement. So we're just here to, let the community know that there are different opportunities in health. And one of the prominent things out in the community right now, especially for the younger community, adolescent and young adult community, is vaping. And it's been an important topic that we have wanted to address for quite some time.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Hello, my name is Esther, and I'm one of the I'm one of the research assistants at the iCharm Lab at George Washington University School of Nursing. And we're here to provide tobacco and vaping education, and also provide information on cancer screening and to recruit participants for our study for HPV self-sampling. I work at a community service center, and I work as a health program coordinator. We work with Korean American and Chinese American communities to provide access to healthcare and different opportunities to get involved in health-related research. It was fun. I got to interact with teenagers and little kids, and really get to tell them about the risks of vaping and to not vape. And so it was really a meaningful time. Thank you.
So Esther, how long have you been involved with the lab?
I joined the lab, I think August of 2024, and it's been about a little over a year and a half, I think. What I do in the lab is I reach out to different community events and build relationship with community organizations to reach more wider people in the community to provide them about the different information about cancer screening and to raise awareness about cancer screening and to recruit participants for the study. At GWU, I got my master's in public health in biostatistics, but I don't really do biostatistics. I didn't really like it, so which is why I got involved in community health and working with the community. I like working with the community because I think my personality of talking to people and providing education and what I learned at school to people who doesn't have access to that education or to that information has been really meaningful, and that's why I got involved in community health.
My name is Maitri, and I'm an undergraduate research assistant with the iCharm lab. And today we're out in the community. We're giving out information on cancer prevention and awareness. And we're just connecting with individuals in the community. I'm a bachelor in public health student, and I'm also in the BS-MPH program. So I'm planning to get my MPH. I'm also pre-med, so I have a background with STEM stuff like biology, chemistry. I'm also a certified medical assistant. I'm technically a senior. It's my third year, but I'm technically a senior. The thing I like about our lab is it's not like a traditional wet lab. I really like being out in the community and talking to people because as much as we're educating the community, we also have things to learn from them, and everyone has a story to tell. So that's one of the things I like about working with people.
So you were just saying the iCharm lab. What is that?
It stands for Innovations in Community Health Advocacy, Research, and Messaging. So we work on studies that are about health communication, and one of the studies we're doing right now has a messaging component to see if we can increase people's intention to get screened.
Screened for what?
For cervical cancer, for HPV in particular. But it's not a definitive result. Even if it's positive, that you would have to get a pap smear, because that's what actually checks for the abnormal cells or cancer cells. HPV just checks for if they're infected with a high-risk strain of HPV, which is a risk factor for cervical cancer.
And what got you involved with the iCharm lab? What drew you to it?
Well, I was in a club called AMPC, which is American Medical Physiology Club at GWU, and they do an annual research symposium, and they have an application process where you fill out a few questions about your interests and what you have experience with, and they would actually match you to a lab. And then I think you also get to pick. I don't know how it works from your end exactly, but we rank the labs in order of how much we're interested in them, and then we just get matched based on that. And then I really liked my experience, so I decided to stay, and Dr. Lade decided to have me, so I'm really happy about that.
Oh. And how long have you been involved with us?
I think I started in November of 2023, and then I took a break in the spring of 2025, but I'm back now.
My name is Brady Knott. I'm a physical therapist. I've been doing that for about 8 years now, working in outpatient therapy, and I get to work with a lot of other therapists to help folks with their balance. That's what this section over here is primarily for. Fall prevention. A lot of seniors fall every day, and we're trying to do our best to try to help teach them strategies to prevent falls, as well as to give them the tools they might need to help prevent those falls, like canes, walkers, all that kind of stuff.
Hello, my name is Daniela. I am a registered nurse for about 1.5 years, and I work on a cardiac heart failure floor.
Yeah, cool.
I've been a nurse for about 1.5 years. I went to Montgomery College for school. I really enjoy being a nurse. I love being able to help people and save lives through my job. It was good. It was great. It was nice to see people try to experiment and practice CPR, teaching them the importance of hand placement and how hard it actually can be. I know on TV shows it looks a lot easier than it actually is. So to be able to show people how it's done and why we do it was really enjoyable for me, and I had fun doing it. Thank you.
Well, my name is Sundara Joy Devraj, and I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm here because I'm a school nurse here, and so I just wanted to make sure that, the community, helping the community to make sure that they're aware of all the prevention strategies and managing their health conditions. So I'm in this booth because there are a lot of questions about how to manage pain. And so we are talking about how to take care of yourself using medical cannabis, especially for end-stage terminal diseases with pain. For those of them who have uncontrolled pain, you can use it with medical, prescription, and keep it safe and make sure that you keep it secured and use it as needed for pain.
Hi, my name is Caroline Rodriguez. I'm a public education and communications coordinator at the Maryland Poison Center. And I'm here today to educate families and people of all ages about the Poison Center and what we do. So we're open 24/7, we're free, confidential, and fast to call, and we're staffed by pharmacists and nurses with specialized backgrounds in toxicology and poison information.
Hi there, my name is Joseph Moreno. I go by Mel. I'm a pharmacist and we're doing polypharmacy here today. That's discussing how many medications one person can take and how the interactions with them. On a day-to-day basis, I work at a specialty pharmacy. We do a lot of chemotherapy and biologic medications.
So my name is Ivania and I'm actually a nurse. And today I came here with a group of young adults from my church to help translate, to interpret for any Spanish-speaking patient that came through to the fair. About 15 years. So this is actually our 5th or 6th that I brought my young adults from church to do this, to help interpret for the people that don't speak English. And it's quite a nice activity for them to do. So I do it for them to see what the needs are in the community.
My name is Mukachi Ngobli. I'm a Thrive Ambassador for Kaiser Permanente. We're here to support the Beltsville area, providing healthcare information. We have information about resources in the Beltsville area, food and housing resources, and also medical and dental support. I met a lot of nice people. We're able to take their A1C, blood pressure, BMI. It's very informative, I would say.
I think one of the biggest takeaway is how important their health is and knowing their numbers. What does the numbers mean when you get your blood pressure taken, when you get your A1C, and anything else that we do? What does it mean to them? And then from that, what steps will they take to go from illness to wellness, or where they are with wellness to remain healthy?
Every community has their comorbidities, and there sometimes many communities do not have the proper information. Maybe doctor's visits are too short, maybe doctor's visits are sometimes far between, so they don't have that information that they need. So with the community here, we hope that this will give them education. It will help them to go beyond what general medicine will do, but will give them the tools to take better care of their health overall.
And to add to that, many people do not have health insurance, or access to health care is limited. Could be cost, could just be knowledge. And so having a community event will bring them out, and this could be the stepping stone to get an idea of all the topics we have here: polypharmacy, nutrition, poison control, physical therapy, doing blood pressure checks. That will give them a nice point to just pivot off of, And from there, they can say, okay, I need to get this checked, or I didn't even know I had this or the other. So this is really informative. We're not here to take the place of the doctors, but from this information, they can look and see what they need to do to change, or what, as Lisa says, what they need to do to discuss with their doctors or their family.
This was our inaugural event, and with everything that we start and you're not quite sure what you're getting into, this has been something that obviously we want to keep going. It's good for our community, obviously, because they need it, as Lisa and Carol have said, but it's also good for our community as well. Internally, it's good that we, as a school body, know that we can get together and be of service to those around us. And so that's something we obviously very much want to keep doing in the future.
We also know that a healthy mind and body is very important to our overall well-being. And so if we can promote wellness in any avenue that we can, promoting it from this level on up, I mean, what better way to do it? It also helps the students of the school and the faculty to see what opportunities are there, career opportunities, if you will, and how they can take the information here when they came with their parents and share it with other people. So even just knowing simply the hand placement for CPR, the warning signs of stroke, that is so important. That can save a life. And we're hoping that just one thing that they learned today could save the life of someone in their community or in their family.